Hi guys, a beautiful day it is, and I want to talk about intentionality. Intentionality as a word is not just derivative, it is something that came up as a reason of few factors that has come to play. Let's talk about consistency, let's talk about the absence of fear, let's talk about systems, let's talk about strategies. These four put together can give you that this person or whomsoever is intentional. Intentionality could be in every business or any sector of business you find yourself. Let's talk about consistency. What is consistency? Even the good book was making reference to a man who is diligent will stand before kings and not before mean men, because your consistency is a derivative or is a function of your diligence. It is actually a function of your commitment. Consistency is a day-to-day game that you play in spite and despite all odds. When we talk about absence of fear, is when you know that you might lose this, you might actually fall off. But by the end of the day, you still keep that fear and you let go of it and keep moving in spite the fear, which can sum a lot of fears, the economic hardship, the day-to-day breakdown of the economy and the rest of them. It's actually compounding that fear has a lot to do with our day-to-day businesses. Then talking about systems, do you have a system? Does your business have a system? And is a function of how these are processes you put in place to make this business grow, and it still has a lot to do. Understanding your system means you've understood the problems, the opportunities, and you're having solutions towards it. These are processes. You understand? So now, the last but not the least, which we're going to talk about, is the strategies. Which strategies? This is where you put structure. Structure are people. Make sure you are consistent, and by the end of the day, you have a lot of things to talk good about yourself. So you see that consistency, fear, strategy. That's the system. Have a wonderful day, all. I remain Ken.